everybody, how are you doing? I'm doing Libras February 2020 Love Tarot card reading, okay? It's February specials, okay? So I'm using different decks of cards to do your reading, okay? So it'll be a little bit interesting. So please like, subscribe, and share, okay? Now I'm going to get started with your first card. Your first card is... It says, love makes the difference, but this card is in the reverse, okay? So it says, let me flip the card. Love can help you heal past hurts and provide a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. Why is this card in the reverse, is what I'm wondering. It's saying love doesn't make the difference because it's reversed. Love is not going to heal your past hurts or provide a sense of security, self-worth, or importance. Why are they saying that to you, Libra? Are you looking to love to heal something within yourself when you need to heal your own self? You're looking for a partner to make you complete, but you need to work on yourself. That's what this card in the reverse is telling me. Okay, so the next card here says appreciate this moment, and that is in the reverse. You, by the way, might have a couple of reversals. Let me turn it and read it. Appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. I think there's a message here about not using love to fix yourself, okay? It's telling you, I don't know why I'll tell you not to appreciate this moment. I mean, I think you're supposed to appreciate every moment. Let me read the rest of it. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. It's telling you to not look for love, okay? It's saying don't heal yourself by finding a love partner. Work on your own self, build yourself, and what else is it saying? So now I don't know if this is contradictory now. So it's saying the union of hearts. There is the connection of love that defies explanation. I think it's telling you do not look for love, do not look for love. When you're not looking, here comes this wonderful union coming right toward you, okay? But the important part is it kept saying don't look to love. It's not something you're going to find, it's going to find you. Okay, so the next card says demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Because this is horizontal, I can only, it's almost, Virgo's got this energy too. Be yourself. Focus on yourself, build yourself. When you're working on yourself, whatever is supposed to come to you is going to come to you, okay? Okay. I'm going to read it one more time to make sure you guys got it. It said demonstrate love. So this person, let me fix my hand here. This person that comes in, that is the perfect union for you, they're not even telling you to work hard for it. And I just saw 333 when I said that. They're saying be yourself. Don't even try to do what you think the other person wants you to do or to be like. Just be yourself, okay? Don't force the issue at all. Okay, so now the next card says, ask for help. What is it that you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. So this person is coming in. I don't know if this person is coming in to help you. So now you're allowed to talk to the person. But I think the reason why I was telling you to be yourself, don't go out of your way because this person is coming in to help you. But they wouldn't even be able to see it if you're acting like everything was perfect. Is that going to make sense to you? Okay. So the next card now says, now all of a sudden that the person knows you need help and you maybe ask for help, now it says be willing to express love, okay? When we express love, we begin to receive more love. Okay, the next card here says like attracts like. If you're longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. And that's horizontal, so I don't know what that means, okay? I honestly don't. Like attracts like and it's horizontal. All I can say is be yourself. That's what I keep getting, okay? Now, the next card here is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Codependency. That sounds like the devil card. The devil card represents temptations, bondages, sexual temptations. Okay? So I don't know what is going on in your energy. And is this what you need help with? Then I just saw 555, something about change. There's something going on in Libra's life that they need help with. It has something to do with like devilish energy trying to tie you down into a certain way of being. And so I think you're needing help to break free from this certain thought process or lifestyle choice. Okay? So maybe that's what this person is coming in to help you with. Okay, so now the next card is reconciliation in the reverse. Okay? So now this kind of makes sense. When I put the codependency card here next to the reconciliation in reverse, what it's telling me is that you're codependent on a person from your past, but you do not need to go back to that person, okay? So I'm going to read what this card says. Someone from your past is returning to your life, okay? But I don't think you need to let them back in, or maybe they're not returning back to your life, one of the two, okay? It's something that you need to break free from because it has devil energy attached to it. Okay. So now the next card is wow. Unrequited love, okay? You're attached to something that's not suited for you, okay? There are actually some strong cards coming later, so I hope you listen to the whole reading. This situation is a little bit, it's spiritual, and the devil energy that I just read to you on the codependency card, you guys need to stick around and listen to the rest of the reading, okay? This unrequited love is deep and it has something to do with spiritual energies, okay? It's like there's an unequally yoked partnership here. One person has addictions. Maybe the other person is attached to the person with the addictions for financial reasons or something. But there's not really love in this situation. There's not love in the situation because the energies are not the same. One person has devilish energies and the other person may not, okay? So I'm going to read what this says. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And for some reason, I think this is in the spiritual, that there are two different energies operating here. And that's why you can't let the person back, because there's a spiritual imbalance between the both of you. And I think we're in the time of change where we let go of past toxic issues. For some reason, okay, so what I've been hearing is that there's something with the planet Uranus, especially for you guys, Libra. You guys are maybe going through family situations, and so there could have been some type of opposition that came against you several months ago. And you may have felt like something was stolen from you, right? And it might have been an unjust situation. So what I hear is that Uranus is helping those situations to be remedied. I don't even know why I start talking about this. It has something to do with this unrequited love situation here. You might get back something that was stolen from you, but if it's an unrequited love situation where somebody is in devilish energies, See how it says reconciliation in the reverse? Don't take it back. Okay? And I honestly, I don't know how I ended up on a tangent about Uranus and planetary change. I don't even know how I started on that topic. Okay. So I don't know if it made sense because I kind of got lost when I was talking about it. Something spurred me on and I don't know. And then once I start talking, I might have lost what I was going to say before. Okay? So now here is a contradictory card, okay? It's saying give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. This is very weird energy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to backtrack like 3 cards because I don't even know why I start talking about Uranus and things that were stolen. There's a reconciliation coming your way or not coming your way, but it's not meant to be, number 1. Somebody's in codependent devilish energy. This unrequited love is what triggered me, but I don't know why. I don't know. I'm gonna try to forget it, okay? Now I don't know why there's a contradictory energy here of let it go, but then give your partnership a chance. How does that work? I don't understand. I'm going to go to the next card because when I don't understand and I keep going, it seems to make sense, okay? So it said, give your relationship a chance. And then it shows you deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay, so all I can tell you is later on in the cards, it's going to show you some spiritual things. The unequally yoked is a spiritual issue between you and this partner that you don't need to let back in. Okay. Very soon in the reverse. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay. But this is in the reverse. What does that mean? That means something. I don't know why I got confused. I went off on a tangent and lost track of what I was saying. Okay, so there's some deception. This is confusing because they give us contradictory energies of give your relationship a chance when they said no reconciliation and they said somebody's not in love. Okay, I'm going to make one more thing. The unrequited love is horizontal. So it's a situation where there wasn't love or a situation where there was a lot of love and now there's not. One of the two. Sometimes situations flip. One more thing I'm going to say. This union of hearts, if this is like a twin flame relationship, I don't know if it's related to a Taurus because I remember having concern with Tauruses and the tables turning on a Taurus, okay? The Union of Hearts card makes me think of twin flames. All of a sudden my candlelight got dimmer. I don't know why. Okay, so the Union of Hearts reminds me of twin flame energy. In this twin flame energy, someone was in love with someone else. I don't know if that made sense. Hold on. Okay, someone had feelings for the other party. The other party didn't have feelings. The situation could have flipped around now, and now maybe one person has feelings for the other person, and now the person who used to have feelings doesn't have feelings anymore, okay? Something turned around. Twin flame energies are odd because it's like two opposites. How can you marry God and the devil together? Okay, this is kind of a complicated reading. So it had me kind of lost here with the unrequited love and why I went off on a tangent. Okay. I personally don't like twin flame relationships because it seems like they're kind of torturous. It's painful because one person's always running off and then the other person chases and then one person comes back. Like, okay, when you turn your back on the person, all of a sudden they start chasing you. It seems like kind of very, very messed up. It's not like good energy. Okay? So let's give your relationship a chance. I don't know why they're suggesting to give your relationship a chance. One person in the relationship may be trying to give the relationship a chance. I don't know if that is the person that's being deceptive. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so there's not real love here on somebody's side. Someone is not really loving the other person. They're saying, let's make it work. But they have a deceptive reason behind why they're saying, let's make it work. It has something to do with codependency and devilish energies. Maybe they're codependent on you financially. Maybe they have a sexual addiction. I don't know. But there's some type of devilish energy at play here, okay? Which makes it toxic for one party. Twin flame energy plus one is kind of, okay, one is going to be good and one is going to be bad. And then the very soon, I think, was in the reverse. So it's saying, okay, so I was trying to figure out, what does this mean? It says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I think no matter what you decide, it's probably not going to come to you now, because reconciliation is not going to happen, because the light and the dark energies are not going to mesh well. And I think we're moving toward a time of peace. Like all the chaos and confusion, we were going through some type of odd shift in relationships for the past, like at least last year. Okay? So right now, I think we're moving toward peaceful relationships. So this twin flame energy may not work anymore. The very soon card was in the reverse here, okay? So whatever this is, it is a deception, okay? So the best thing I have for you guys, this reading started off with a love does not make the difference. What's love got to do with it? Comes to mind. I actually was singing that song, I don't know when, earlier in the week or at the end of last week. What's love got to do with it? Okay. So Libra, you guys are dealing with a situation that lacks love. It's unrequited love. It's twin flame energy love, which is not really pure love in my opinion. It's love and hate put together. Maybe it comes with pain. I don't know what to say. I almost am wondering if the past and the present are mixing together with the cards that came out. It was telling you 2 times to not worry about love. Then it's talking about a union of hearts. So it's talking about like a twin flame union. What came after that? Then it's saying for you to not demonstrate love. Ask for help. Okay, it's just weird things. So I don't know if there are 2 different situations going on here. Because it almost seems like somebody is trying to help the other party. Which would seem like it's a good thing. So I don't know if these are 2 separate relationships or not. This card here, like attracts like. I don't know if there are 2 different situations being represented. So what I'm going to have to do is go through the cards and then see if it makes sense a little bit later. Okay? Because there's a possibility with this like attracts like that this union here is not of opposites, that this is the correct partner coming in. There's a possibility. Like attracts like. So I'm going to have to figure out what's going on. Okay. So, and guess what, guys? I had these cards ready from last night, and for some reason I couldn't do the reading. So I don't know why. I've been doing a lot of thinking, just working on myself, doing some self-healing thinking. So I don't know. Sometimes what's going on in my life affects the readings. So I don't know what's going on in you guys' life that I couldn't do your reading last night. I'm not sure. Okay? So, the last card that we see is whether you just make a decision or not, whatever you want may not come to you. Because these romance angel cards, we're talking about an incompatible relationship, okay? So now the next card says, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I think they want me to be confused. I seriously do, because I don't know what's going on. I would think that I understand what's going on in the reading, and then they keep throwing me for a loop. So I don't know if you're dealing with a very complicated relationship situation, and it's like push and pull. Like, here I am, I want you to love me. Wait, nope, I'm backing out. It seems very complicated, okay? Wow. Are they telling you, Libra, to make an effort? Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, but the steps you're guided to take may be to leave the deceptive situation alone. Okay? Leave it alone. Something, I don't know, leave it alone. What does this card really mean? Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. It's in the reverse. The outcome of the situation has nothing to do with what you choose or what you don't choose. The outcome of this situation is fated. It doesn't matter what you choose or what you don't choose. The only steps that I see that you're guided to take here so far is to be aware that there's deception and no reconciliation. So I don't know what effort you're making. So now I'm going to go to the next card to make sense, because I don't understand what's going on, okay? So now we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I wonder if this is the step that you are guided to take. Retreat, back out, halt. Okay. So then, what I'm kind of wondering, I'm still trying to understand, is this twin flame union here, if this is a twin flame union, is this the same? Okay, I understand maybe a little bit. They told you to not pay attention to love, then love comes toward you. This is your past partner that's trying to reconcile with you. You've been ignoring your past partner. And while you're ignoring them, I told you twin flame relationships are kind of bad energy. It's like, if you want to not be loved, be in a twin flame relationship. That's how I feel about it. So because you ignored the person, all of a sudden the person's coming toward you. Okay, so this is the same situation maybe? Then what happened? They told you not to demonstrate love. Leave the person alone. You turned your back already. Now here they come. They told you to leave the situation alone. Don't show the person love, because maybe you already have seen their true colors already. But then, even though it's telling you to leave the person alone, it's saying ask for help. What is it that you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. Now, ask for help from whom? Do you notice there's a female here, like a young female mermaid, asking for help from what looks like maybe a godlike figure, like King Triton maybe? Who are you asking for help from? I don't think that's the partner that was trying to come in, okay? That's not your ex-partner you're asking for help. I think that's God. Whoever you look to for assistance when you need assistance, that's who you're asking for help. So you've been meditating and praying and trying to find answers to this situation that you don't understand. Okay, so now what? Then it says be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. So look in the picture, or look at the picture. It's actually an interesting picture. So there's a female looking down into a shell, okay? And in the shell is a little person, like a little mermaid. I don't know, it's an interesting picture. It says be willing to express love. I don't know if that's, I'm heterosexual, by the way, okay? So I'm not trying to tell you guys to be willing to express love a girl to a girl. I'm not talking about genders. What I'm trying to explain to you is, who are you expressing love to? I don't know if this is a hint, Libras. So I don't know what your sexual choices are as far as who you're attracted to or not. I don't really know. So, but in these tarot readings, I don't think the gender is really that important here. What I'm trying to figure out is this in regard to the past partner trying to come back toward you? So I'm trying to figure out, who are we expressing love to? When we express love, we begin to express more love. I don't think this is toward the past partner. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I wonder if this is a female talking to her friend about the situation. I wonder if after you pray about the situation, you get an answer from a friend. I don't know if you found a project to do. I don't know, but it's almost as if you are stepping away from the situation and you're trying to be happy and in your own energy and living your life, okay? Because so far the vibe that I'm picking up is that you need to leave the past partner alone because you sense there's something spiritually that's off, and you also sense that there's not real love in that relationship. So the last card for me to re-understand again is like attracts like. Well, the best thing I can say here is, as you're doing, like you prayed, you went out to find projects and things you enjoy doing. And when you do that, you might attract someone who is appropriate for you. Okay, but that was the last card from that deck. So if the second deck is retelling the story again, I don't think what you attracted was codependency. I think that's just telling the same story with a different deck, okay? But I think what it's telling you is focus on your hobbies, your joys, pray, ask for guidance, and maybe you will attract what you need to attract, okay? And by the way, you guys got a lot of cards. And I just let the cards come out. I don't know why I gave you guys so many cards, okay? But maybe there's a reason for it. So the next card here is the Hierophant. And this is a card about tradition, okay? It's horizontal. So this means that it's up in the air. We do not know the answer yet, whether or not you're going to be traditional. The previous card that came out before that was retreat. You're retreating from an unrequited love situation, okay? And so this card here, the Hierophant, when it's horizontal like this, I almost wonder if it's talking about a relationship breaking up, because the Hierophant in the upright position might be like marriage and being traditional. In the reverse, it would be non-traditional. Here, there's a decision maybe being made whether or not I want to stay in this situation or whether I don't. I don't know if both parties are making that decision or just one party. Is it just you making that decision? Okay? And previous to that, it already said retreat. So I think you're trying to figure out, am I even willing to, because maybe you're conservative. Remember, one party might be a light spirit and one party might be a darker type energy. Okay? So if you are the light spirit Libra, you may not even agree with divorce. And so maybe you're sitting on the issue because you don't know what to do. Okay, so the next card is the Magician. And this card is horizontal. This card is about energy. Are you trying to figure out what to do with your energy? You already probably are getting a vibe to walk away from this situation. But the Magician card, I'm going to hold it upright for a minute. The Magician card is about manifesting, okay? I think you're in decision mode. You're trying to figure out, what should I manifest? What am I going to do? I know this situation is toxic to me. I also know that I wish, if I had a choice, I wish to probably be traditional. And that's up in the air. See? That card, the Hierophant card, is horizontal. So maybe some Libras are traditional and they want to stay in their marriage even though they know it's toxic. Maybe some of you guys are non-traditional and you're not married to the person, okay? But right now at this point, you're trying to figure out, what can you manifest? How can you make the situation right? Maybe perhaps you're trying to manifest a better partner, okay? Maybe you're ruminating in your mind and you're saying, okay, I need a way out of this situation. Maybe that's it. Maybe you're trying to figure out, how do I safely unravel myself from out of this chaos? Okay. Okay, so now the next card here is the Four of Shells. This is a card of reevaluation. Really, it's more so a card of boredom, frustration, resentment. Okay. So then my candle flickers. Okay, so what does this mean for this? Okay, boredom. You're bored with marriage. You're bored with manifesting the wrong partner. You resent the situation. And if this is not you, maybe this is what your partner is feeling. But I think this is your reading, so it's probably your energy. Okay? So now the reading is making sense and it seems cohesive right now. Okay? So the next card is Wheel of Fortune. This is a card about luck and destiny. Okay? So what does that mean? See, remember we had a card about very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. You don't have a choice in the matter. Something is fated. Okay? Something is fated. The retreat. There's a fated ending to a situation. You have no choice in the matter because it's beyond your control. It's already decided from long ago. Technically, when it comes to tarot and free will of human people, okay, you guys always have the decision in your hands to make, right? But with destiny here, the destiny card, it hasn't really even made a decision here. Are you lucky? Are you in favor? Are you not in favor? It hasn't even... If it's upright, luck would be on your side. If you're saying, okay, I resent the situation, I'm ready to walk away, then maybe you'd have luck from that point on. If it were in the reverse, and you're like, I resent the situation, I'm ready to move on, maybe perhaps your luck gets worse after that. Here, what is it saying? It's kind of saying, I don't know if it matters. I don't know if it's affecting your luck at all. I think no matter which way it goes, your luck is maybe going to stay the same. I don't know how that's related to destiny. Okay, so I'm going to keep reading and see if it makes sense a little bit later. Okay, so the next card here is the Queen of Gems. This is the card of the Nurturer, okay? This card is horizontal. And so it seems like you're in a state of trying to figure out, do I want my household circumstances to go back to normal? I don't think you know which way it goes. If it were upright, you'd say, okay, I want my household to go back to normal. I want back all the things that were lost or stolen from me. If it were in the reverse, you'd maybe be saying, I don't want the responsibility. I want things to stay the way they are. You're kind of sitting in the middle of it. I don't think you know which way you're going. Maybe the reason you don't know is because you had to adjust to something don't know. Okay, so all I'm picking up on is the fact that the situation was probably pretty bad because you were unequally yoked to someone and they had devil. I don't know if it's them or you who is codependent and bringing in some type of addictive energy. If you, Libra, are the Queen of Gems, if you're the nurturer, I don't know if it were you. It might just be your partner who had some type of addiction. Okay, so I don't know what to make of this card. All I know is that Libra, this is relative to something domestically. It's related to a marriage, it's related to children, it's related to a household. Okay? And it's also related to wealth. Okay. That was just my ring on the table. Okay, so furthermore, the next card here is about children. 6 of Shells. This card is about children. There's something about domestic duties, like a marriage, a household, wealth, family, including children. Okay? So this reading is deep, and I'm taking a long time because it's complicated and it's important. Okay, let me see. Okay, so the next card here is the 5 of Wings. This card is in the reverse. This card is about being defeated, but because it's in the reverse, you are recovering from a defeat. Okay, if you notice on the table, those cards all came out horizontally. A lot of times on other readings, I would have fixed them and maybe perhaps they were correctly reflecting what was going to happen. I didn't do that for these readings. For these February readings, I left them just the way they are. Okay, those cards are horizontal. And I don't really know what that means. This situation maybe can... I think your free will is playing a role in how it goes to a certain degree. Because when it comes to the deception, that card is upright. So it's like you know the elephant in the room. You know something's not right. No matter what decision you make, you can't change that. Right? So I don't know. I do know personally that something probably not so fair happened in Libra's life, because I've seen it personally. I've seen it in my readings I've done for you guys. Something in you guys' life was not fair. It seems like the situation is being understood or dealt with at this time period. The ball might be in your court right now to figure out what to do. Okay, this defeat card here is explaining a defeating situation is being turned around. I think that's what it's saying here. And so what you're overcoming is this deception. You may be overcoming it by walking away. Okay? But then what happens next is probably uncertain, because when it comes to how things end up being in your home, your family, and your wealth, that I think might be energy that you and your person, wait, is it you and your person? You, your person, and fate might have to figure out, or destiny. So these are not personal readings. So I think what's going on is that I can't tell you what's going to happen because this is not a personal reading, and this might be affecting a lot of you guys. So I don't know what's going to happen for the amount of you guys who are watching this. I could turn the cards the way they're supposed to go, but I don't and I actually really honestly want to. I don't know if I'm supposed to. Oh my. Wow. Whoa. Wow. Okay, so I don't know. I I understand that this Queen of Gems, when I turned it upright, that's correct. Okay. So as far as your energy, Libra, your energy is stating that you are going to be happy. You are going to. You're not being judgmental. You're not being negative. It just has something to do with you being happy. You're happy. Your household is together. You might have everything you need and want. You're good. And I'm not sure if this is correct. Sometimes it takes me a minute. Okay. At first I turned this card in the reverse position, and then I felt the urge to move it one more time. So I don't know if this is the correct answer, because sometimes I'll move the card and then I'll feel an urge to move it again, okay? But the Six of Shells card will be in the upright. Like I said, this is a general reading. So I'm not making a final decision here, but whatever is going on in this situation, Libra, you seem like you're happy. You seem like you come out on the upside of the situation. And then in regard to children, so I don't know if you're pregnant or not. In fact, the Empress card does come out later. So I don't know if this is in regard to a pregnancy or something. Although at this point of the reading, yeah, at this point of the reading, I don't know if a pregnancy has shown itself yet. So I don't think this is a pregnancy. I think these are children that are already there. This is in regard to a situation where there was deception with the twin flame partner. So this is a family that was already established and something negative happened that was deceptive. Somebody had walked away from it. I don't know if that's you walking away from it at this point or if somebody already walked away in the past. Okay. But what I do see here is Libra, you're good, you're happy. I guess your children are good and happy. It's not about past memories. It's about innocence, purity, children, childhood friends, something. Okay, all I got is that you guys are happy. So then if I correct this Wheel of Fortune, give me a minute. I want to turn it upward, but I don't normally do this with you guys watching. I don't really want to mess with it. Ooh. I don't normally do this on camera because I have to know what I'm doing. It might take a minute. I don't want to do this on camera because I don't want to tell you guys wrong. I might have put the card, the Destiny card, Wheel of Fortune, I might have put it in the upright. And then I flipped it back around. I don't want to do this on camera. I would have had to do this previously. Because I don't want to be influenced by the fact that I don't want to take too long and quiet. Okay, it doesn't matter. You guys, okay, Libra, you're good. All I can say is you're good, your household is good. You guys are overcoming a defeating situation. So I don't know whether or not the luck is working on your side or not. Maybe I'll leave it in the comments section if I fix it correctly then. I just don't want to be influenced by the fact that I'm rushed by time or it's too quiet. Okay? And I don't want to be influenced by what you guys are thinking I should. I don't know if that's relevant because I've never really fixed it while you guys were watching. So, this is not the right set of cards. Okay, next set of cards. I have no idea why you guys had to wait for your reading and it's taken a long time and it's complicated. I have no idea. Okay, so the next card here, the previous card, like I said, was that the Five of Wings is in the reverse. You were maybe feeling defeated in the past, but right now that's not the case. You're trying to overcome defeat. Either that, or it could mean that the situation is beyond your control and it's really messed up. It really kind of depends. Okay, so, all right. So, it could also mean a reunion. Okay, so we have Libra as Queen of Gems. You're like the Queen of Pentacles, right? There's something good or pure going on in your life. You're letting go of something that was toxic. So this doesn't have to be children here. The Six of Shells, it could be just something pure in your life. But you're on the up and up. You're feeling good. You're feeling pure. Whatever it was didn't taint you. It didn't defeat you. You could be having a reunion, which if you are, it depends on if it's talking about with children or with your person. Something that was feeling defeating you is being turned around. And I can't say what, because this retreat card could have happened in the past. You guys need personal readings because this is kind of complicated. It seems like there are a lot of contradictions or possibilities. Okay, and I have more cards. Like I said, you guys got a lot of cards. So this is complicated. So if you want to know something is really, really important, you might need a personal reading. But I'm going to continue with this general reading, okay? And when I said that a while ago, I got 4747 as far as the time. Maybe check that angel number meaning, okay? So the next card here is the Queen of Shells reversed. This is the card of the empath, okay? The previous card before that was like overcoming defeat. And it could be a possible reunion, okay? This Queen of Shells in the reverse is the card of the empath. And it means that like you see somebody's heart and soul. I want you to keep in mind a reunion could have happened here. You see somebody's heart and soul, but what you see is not good. You see it, you look at it, it turns you off, you turn away. You don't want to see it, you don't want to deal with it. So, I want to put this card down. So I don't know if that's a warning to you. If you go back to this person who is deceptive, it might break your heart. You're so sensitive as a person. You can't even look at the situation. You can't even look at this person anymore. Something heartbreaking happened to you, Libra, and I almost actually want to cry. And I don't do that often, okay? Something bad happened. I don't normally want to cry. You guys be very careful, okay? Be very careful if you take this person back. I don't know if this defeat in the reverse, if it's a reunion, if you take this person back, if you are going to cry. It's going to break your heart and make you cry. I don't know if this is about children or not, or if this is about the person who is deceptive. I don't really know. Like I said, you guys need a personal reading. This does not happen to me. I don't start crying like that. Okay, so the next card is the King of Gems, and it's in the reverse. This might be the person that you're dealing with. Okay, so the Queen of Gems here is your energy, possibly Libra. There are two feminine cards here. So it may, I'm not going to say you're a female, but you might have been the domestic housekeeper, the nurturer of your home. Okay? If that weren't you, you could be this realist. You could be this masculine in the reverse. I think this is you. I think something's breaking your heart and making you cry. I don't know if that's something in the past or if that's something in the present, like the future. This person in the reverse, he's retired. I don't know if he's the one who's not faithful or if it's you, Libra. I don't know what's up with this reading because it has me thrown off a lot. Okay, so the previous card was the Empath. You saw something and it broke your heart. Oh my God. Because the previous card, if you did have a okay. So I don't know if there was something in regard to your children that you saw that broke your heart and made you cry. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. So this King of Gems, let me figure out what this King of Gems is up to. Something here is not right. Okay, so the King of Gems in the reverse. He's a retired guy. He has a lot of friends. Like he has status. This person is not an easy person to deal with in general. I wonder if I'm going to get nitpicky energy from him. I'm not really sure. Okay, it's something about this person that's not easy to deal with. He's not working. Hold on, I need to get a little bit of tissue. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So this person is it's a complicated situation, okay? This person has status. I don't know if that's why he is able to pull off a deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Okay? Something went wrong. Somebody retreated or is going to retreat and leave the situation out in the cold. I mean, I'm so thrown by this reading. I don't know why. I'll be on track and then I get thrown off by detail. And plus, it's a little bit complicated. There's something about this person that is hard to love. It's something that's so bad you can't even look this person in the eye. I don't know if the reason why I was crying is because of this. Something was pure. I mean, wow, guys, your reading is really complicated. Okay, so I'm going to go on with the next card. There's actually a different set of cards. And by the way, I explained to you guys, there's something spiritual here that's going on. If you guys are twin flames, it's like one person is the light and one person is the darkness, okay? With that in mind, I have to explain that because this next card is probably going to blow your mind a little bit, okay? Okay, wait, I'm going to show it to you. You have a female here. She's in the reverse because maybe she accepted a situation back that was probably toxic, okay? She accepted the situation back. It was probably toxic. Now she's in the reverse. Previously, she was in the upright position. She was like, yeah, I'm the boss. Well, not really the boss, but she was the boss of her household. She was able to nurture, care, love everybody, and be happy and, you know, pretty much be stable. In her household, everything was good. She accepted something back. So I don't know if it's children or just a relationship. Now she's in the reverse position. It has to be a relationship because next to her is this masculine, okay? This Queen of Shells is water energy. And so she's emotional. She's in the reverse. Something's breaking her heart. This King of Gems is in the reverse. He's earth energy. He is concerned about money, status, power. He is not working. He is not working, but previously, the Queen of Gems was upright. She was actually horizontal, but when I fixed the card, she was in upright, okay? Okay, so Libra, you may be trying to get yourself together financially. You probably succeed. If you let a certain situation back into your life, you turn in the reverse position, but it's not in regard to your pentacles, it's in regard to your emotions. This person next to you is in the reverse. I don't know if he's being faithful. I don't think that's a definite. This card was definitely in the reverse. I didn't change these two cards' positions. Okay? Both of them are in the reverse after a reunion occurs, okay? Some reunion between... Okay, so Libra, if you reunite with your person, recall that reconciliation was in the reverse. We have devilish energy. There's codependency and addictions playing into this. Deception playing into this, okay? The push and pull of when I turn my back on you finally, now you want to come back. Toxic energy, okay? A toxic relationship. Now look at the next card that comes back. Or that comes out, okay? The question is, who is Libra attracting during February 2020? Okay? I gotta hurry up because the time is going. Exorcist. Okay? Wow. Light attribute. Freeing yourself and others from destructive impulses. Or shadow attribute. Fear of facing your own demons. Something is wrong here, guys. Seriously. Are you attracting somebody who needs an exorcist? Is this an exorcist? Are you an exorcist? What is going on here? Something really bad is going on and I don't like it, okay? Okay, the next card here is Child Divine, okay? It's horizontal. I read both sides and I'm going fast now. Innocence, purity, and redemption suggest a special connection with the divine. Recall when I had this joy card here? The joy card is about purity. There is a child here, a pure-hearted child, okay? This card technically was horizontal, okay? Something about children, but you do have this Child Divine card, but it's horizontal. There's a child here, and this child may have the potential to be a light being or a dark being, and it depends on what is going to happen, okay? I'm going to hurry up and go. The shadow attribute here is an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. My God, guys, I cried during this reading. I don't know what's going on, but it's something seriously affecting a child, okay? The outcome of this decision affects whether this child is innocent and pure or unable to defend themselves against negative forces. Something major is going on in you guys' life, okay? The next card here is the King card. I think, is it in the reverse? Yeah, it's King reversed. So now I have to read the shadow side, okay? Excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. I don't want to stop the video and only have like a couple minutes. You see this King of Gems in the reverse? I'm going to read it one more time because this King card was in the reverse too. Shadow attribute, excessive feeling of entitlement, rulership without restraint. This person has no limits. This was King in the reverse. That's why I read the shadow side. Something is wrong. Something is wrong because Exorcist came up in your reading. Freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Do you see this? Where is it? Codependency. Something is devilish. Something wrong is going on here. Okay? Okay. I don't know if you have to call an exorcist or something, or you probably went to one. That's why you're attracting that. My Lord, guys. Wow, what is going on? Okay, so I'm going to hurry up and go, okay? I need to finish within like 5 minutes. Okay, Hermit reversed. Somebody is coming out of hermit mode. Or let me read the shadow side, okay? Withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgment of others. Refusing to help those in need. I'm going to go fast, okay? Okay. Child, eternal, in the reverse. My. Shadow, inability to grow up and be responsible. Extreme dependency on others for physical security. It's in the reverse. Wow. You guys gonna have to go back and listen because I'm going fast. Femme fatale in the reverse. Shadow side, inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. Okay. My Lord, guys. Vampire in the reverse. Shadow side, depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining and codependency. My Lord. I'm stopping the video, guys. Part 2.